This is our 82 Porsche 928. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there will be a very slow-paced walk-around of the car. Following that, I will do another walk-around where I will show close-ups of each of the cosmetic blemishes right under direct sunlight. And then after that, there will be some shots of the car running and driving. So this is a very special car. It is a one owner from new, 82, so first generation. No sunroof, no spoiler, but it's a one owner with just over 18,000 original miles. It still wears its original Minervablau paint, navy blue leather interior. Just an absolutely beautiful car in time capsule-like condition. The gentleman that we purchased the car from, the original owner, we've actually had a number of cars from. He's been buying cars new since the late 50s, driving them for a few thousand miles and then putting them in storage. And this was the most recent one that we were able to get out of his collection. He bought it from Jim Jeffords, a very well-known Corvette racing driver and the AMC Trans Am team manager. Jeffords had a dealership in Wisconsin, so he brought this in 1982 as a demo car and intended to keep it in his own private collection until 1985, when our buddy Marvin finally convinced Jeffords to sell him the car. So Jeffords was a dealer, so Marvin was technically the original owner, though he bought an 82 car in 85. He drove it at his lake house in Illinois throughout the summers until 2000, 2001, when he parked it. So since we purchased the car in early 2018, we have had a very thorough servicing done by a specialist. Timing belt, water pump, tires, tensioners, alternator. You'll see the receipt for that in the listing. But the car is well serviced, had a nice little mechanical refresh, and I have since driven the car about 100 miles and taken it to a couple local shows, and it's just a hell of a car. Runs and drives extremely well, very much time capsule-like. It is just beloved by all the Porsche folks that you see, because it is just so rare to see a 928, not just in original Minerva, which is just the coolest color, but also just with such low mileage. The overall condition is really impressive. As it's the, no sunroof, no spoiler, it's just about the purest 928 design you could get. The wheels that are on here were actually dealer installed. Jefford got these off another 928 with the competition package, so they are the lighter weight bronze finish. We call them manhole covers. Car has a new set of hand cooks on there with, as I mentioned, about 100 miles on it. The one panel of the car that was painted was this passenger front fender. In a moment, you'll see tons of close-ups of it, but the paintwork was done by European Auto here in Chicago. They do fantastic work. The owner of the shop himself actually painted it. He was a friend of Marvin's, and it is A+, as factory, perfect color matching, no orange peel, no nothing. It's as factory, even to the most well-trained eye. You can see here the top, no damage or anything like that. So now I'll do a walk-around where I will show close-ups of all of the blemishes. So here, just so you can see what I mean by as factory, the color matching is perfect. That is the fender that was painted. Marvin had the car in his garage and a motorcycle rubbed up next to it and scratched it. So he had that painted in 2000. The rest of the car, as confirmed with an alcometer, is original paint. Really not much of any blemishes, extremely minor chips. You can see one there on the molding, bit of a chip there. As we work our way around, you can see a couple other tiny little chips. Glass and light lenses are all clear and crack-free. You can see all the window trim, the molding, weather stripping, everything is just, it's all original, and it's like new. I mean, the car has been babied and garage kept since new, and it shows. You can see what looks like a little scuff there, and that's actually, just above the taillight. Let me scrape it off here. That's actually just wax. We buffed and waxed the car, and my apologies for not getting that off before taking the video. Just a beautiful color. The navy blue interior really offsets it well. You can see there all that original window stripping and trim, just as new, you know, not chipped up, not warped, no nothing. Extremely impressive, time capsule-like condition throughout. Very rarely do we see a 928 in anything even remotely close to this condition. This spot of chipping on the driver front fender is really the most glaring spot on the car.